You've been dreaming of a European summer holiday, but every time you look at those prices, you are abruptly awakened. I'm going to show you the top 5 cheapest European countries to travel to this summer holiday, and it will be as beautiful, if not more, less crowded, but most of all, cheap. Number 5, North Macedonia. A lot of people think of Macedonia and Greece, but North Macedonia is actually its own country just above Greece, a landlocked country. So you might be asking, where's the beach? Well, this too. Lake Ohrid is one of the deepest and oldest lakes in the world. At a size of 358 square kilometers, it honestly feels more like an ocean with the most beautiful sandy beaches and cliffs. When you walk through the tiny narrow cobblestone alleyways, you think you are in Lake Como, Italy, with people soaking up the sun, visit some of the most spectacular monasteries and national parks, and discover beaches you can only access by boat for only $15 per person for a whole day boat excursion. An hour from the capital, you will find the breathtaking Matka Canyon, with water activities, hikes up to hidden monasteries, caves, but even better, you can't access it directly by car and there is only one place to stay. It is on the river and a true escape for only $65 per night per couple in peak season. Did I mention you also get free wine? I've linked our North Macedonia series up here if you want to watch it all in detail. Number 4, Georgia. Nope, not Georgia in America, Georgia the country. Let's head to Eastern Europe. For a European summer, I'd recommend heading to Kakheti, the wine region in the east, and on the coast of Batumi in the west. Warning, the food is delicious. You have to try khachapuri, khinkali, Georgian walnut salad, and our favorite, shikmaruli, and the wine and Georgian cream soda. All really well priced for anything around $1 to $15. Okay, enough of me drilling over food, back to European summer. Kakheti will make you feel like you are in Tuscany and suddenly became an overnight millionaire because you can actually afford to enjoy yourself. It's said Georgia was the first place in the world to produce wine, and the wine here is truly unique. A good bottle of wine will be around $8. And in the west, Batumi on the Black Sea. From cycling into sunsets to soaking up the sun on the beach and exploring the incredible architecture. If that hasn't convinced you yet, Georgia is visa-free for 94 countries. Even us South Africans with weak passports can stay here for a year visa-free, and it's very safe. Number 3, Montenegro. Let's head back to the Balkans. This is probably the most expensive country on the list, but it's still one of the cheapest ones in Europe. Our favorite place here is Kotor. Nope, not Venice, Kotor. It used to be ruled by the Venetian Empire, therefore the resemblance. Inside the old city walls, you will find the most incredible architecture and restaurants. Also, if you're a cat lover, this will be heaven. There are a lot of stray cats here who are considered a symbol of good luck. The locals try and look after them, which brings me to animals. You will find a lot of stray animals in all these countries really struggling, and my heart bled every time. So instead of just feeling sorry, I decided to do something about it, however small it may be. So, for every new subscriber to this channel, we donate a meal for a stray animal. It's free to subscribe, a stray animal gets a meal, everybody wins. You can donate more meals at the link in the description. The Bay of Kotor will blow your mind, and you can rent a whole captained boat for around $200 per day for up to 6 people. There are underwater shipwrecks, islands, blue caves, submarine tunnels, without a bunch of tourists. If you are more into the party scene, you can head over to Budva and stare at their infamous Sweaty Steven. But there's a lot more to Montenegro than just the beaches. Head to Skadar Lake and stay in a local mountain village, go wine tasting at the biggest vineyard in Europe, or head up to the north where you'd think you landed up in Switzerland. The water is bluer than blue and icy from the snow. We spent almost 2 months in Montenegro, and you can find the series to that linked in the description. Number 2, Albania. First off, this country is not dangerous. In fact, it has some of the kindest people, and in a few years this country is going to be exploding with tourism. It was closed for a bunch of years because of a crazy dictator, so only opened a few years ago again. Anyway, you'd want to head to the south coast, to Saranda and Kasimil, also known as the Albanian Riviera. Amazing beaches, water sports, crystal clear warm water, cabanas on the beach for like $10 or sometimes free when drinking. Also, Albania has some of the most well-priced cocktails, especially in the capital, Tirana. That you see over there is Corfu, Greece. Albania borders Greece and share the same amazing water and beaches. You can even take a day trip to Greece and come back to your very well-priced accommodation only a few kilometers away. I'd also definitely recommend heading into the inland for a day or two to see the blue-eyed Girokastra, stay in a local village and go river rafting. There's also the north of Albania known as the Albanian Alps if you crave some cooler weather in between. I love Albania and literally can't wait to return. We also spent a month there and I linked the series in the description. Number 1, Turkey. The number one choice for many reasons we will get to in a second. A lot of times when you think of Turkey, you think of this. But Turkey is huge, and it's on the Mediterranean Ocean, and well, what better ocean for a European summer? Stretching for 8,000 kilometers, it actually starts in the Aegean coast, the most popular tourist spots of Bodrum, Marmaris and Kusadasi with turquoise water and white beaches, followed by the Mediterraneans of rocky cliffs, hidden coves and more crystal clear water and incredible historical sites in Antalya with ruins on the beach and ancient mountain tombs. And ending with the Black Sea's lush green forests and rugged mountains where you can go on the Bosphorus to see where the continents Europe and Asia separates. Again, there is a lot more to Turkey, such as the white cotton castle pools in Pamukkale and of course the famous Cappadocia. FYI, the ATV tour is better than the hot air balloon rides, but do both. Okay, so why is this number one? First off, visas. Super easy. Visa free for 78 countries, and another 40 countries can enter with an e-visa that you apply for online that takes like 2 days. Second of all, flights. Often the most expensive part of the trip, located between Europe and Asia and just above Africa, which means it's likely you can get a direct flight there from almost anywhere, and Turkish airlines are very good and very affordable. Number 3, food. The food in Turkey is delicious and really cheap. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. And comment below if you have any other suggestions for cheap European countries to visit this summer or ideas what to do in the above countries. Thank you for watching.